Welcome back, guys. This is part 3 of the 2.1 black walnut desktop little stereo setup. So I have one band of cherry in the middle of these two for the pods, and the rest is black walnut. The top is a 3/4 piece. You have 1.5 inch, 1.5 inch, 1.5 inch. And then the backs are, I think it's a 4.5 inch hole, I think that's what we did. And that is for the 5.25 passive radiators that'll be mounted in the back of these. And then when you take these out, you can get access to install the 4-inch paper cone reference series driver and the ND, I forgot, I got the part number right here. Let's see here. So these ND series, the ND25, there is no faceplate or anything. And then got the passive radiators over there. And the 4-inch drivers. So let's see here. Still a little bit of touch up to do. But don't mind all the dust over everything, fingerprints and shit. This is the Dayton Audio 210, the reference series. It's an 8-inch sub. It's just dusty for me sanding in here. There's the 12-inch passive radiator again. So I've had this done for like 2 weeks, I think it's been touched up. And then, because those enclosures aren't very big, I decided to make an external crossover box. So these are the outputs, and there's the inputs. Yeah, actually I don't mind all the dust all over it. Birch and black walnut for this one. So you have your main inputs, and then you have your mids in the middle, and your tweeters on the outside. Hopefully I can have these up as planned, maybe tomorrow. And then I gotta mount the 2 sets of push terminals in the sides here. And then I gotta make some little metal feet. I'm gonna do 2 in the front and 1 in the back. And then they should sit up at an angle a little bit. These are gonna be pretty neat. This was a lot of work to cut all this out just to glue it all together. Yeah. That poor router bits were breaking left and right, so. And then I think I showed you guys the tweeter before. Not the tweeter, the passive radiator before. Yeah, so these are just gonna act like a plug, I guess you could say. Yeah, so Dayton Audio's website, or I mean, maybe Dayton Audio's, but Parts Express had said it was 4.72. Well, I ended up using 4 13/16 on the router jig. Was that the Jasper? Jasper jig I got. What model is this? CP200. Yeah, I used the 4 13/16, and that barely fit. I still had to sand the hole, so I always do test fit holes on a piece of plywood before I mount anything, and then I try to write these down. They always seem to be wrong. Maybe it's the way my router cuts, I'm not sure, but yeah. Yeah, hopefully the next video I'll have out in a day or 2. These will be done, polyed up, and playing. So, later guys.